Legendary Pokemon. They're strong but exclusive, usually being limited to catching one per save file. But what if you wanted a second one? Hi everyone, I'm Walnut, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get duplicate legendary Pokemon with no cheats or glitches. Since Pokemon Home is out, it's super easy to transfer Pokemon between files, so what you can do is just create new users on your Switch, and then catch some legendary Pokemon that you can transfer back to your main account. This could be useful for competitive Pokemon, since tears are expensive to change, or if you're like me, I want some foreign Pokemon names with my trainer name, and for my special attacking legendaries to have a perfect 0 IV in attack. So I'm actually going to do this on a German file, and my aim is to catch a 0 attack IV UU. Of course, it doesn't matter what language the file is that you're playing, but if you're a shiny hunter like I am, this is also a super easy way to catch a foreign Doodle, which you can use to Masuda hunt if you don't have access to Nintendo Switch Online. An additional benefit of Pokemon Home is that on these fresh saves, I can catch Pokemon, transfer them to my main account where I have too many large EXP candies from testing Terra Raid builds, and I can feed these candies to level up the Pokemon, transfer them back to a fresh account, and I'll have a beefed up Supermon to speed up everything. I plan to use this method to speed up grinding for a challenge run, so if you want to see that, or any more of my Pokemon related content, hit that subscribe button. So here's what we're going to need before we begin. Obviously, we need a Switch, Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, and Pokemon Home. On our main Violet account, we want enough EXP candies to level up the Pokemon we catch, because we can't just transfer a level 100 Pokemon over to a fresh save, or it won't obey us. But if a Pokemon is caught at an obedient level, it'll still obey the original trainer even if it's raised past the obedient level. I also prepared a catching Pokemon which I plan to use to help me catch Chi-Yu. For legendaries, my preferred Pokemon to use is Glade. I like X accuracy plus hypnosis, and it's 100% accurate, and I also have access to False Swipe. I didn't use something like a Breloom since it's really weak to Chi-Yu's fire type attacks. But now let's go over the steps. First, we're going to start up a new user in a new Violet save. And then we're going to play until we catch our first Pokemon, the Lechonk. Once we catch our first Pokemon, we can box our starter, and that's who I'm planning to use to clear the game. I picked Sprigatito just because it's fast and hits pretty hard, but we're just going to save here, and now we're going to switch over to Home. You don't need the paid subscription since we only need one box to transfer these few Pokemon over, but we're going to be transferring Sprigatito into the Home box, and then we're going to transfer it from the Home box to our main account Violet box. You can switch between different user save files in Home at the top right over here, but keep in mind that the Home box will vary between the user you opened Home with. Now we just open up our main Violet account, feed the cat some treats, and then we can go through the same process to transfer it back. Now is also a good time to transfer the catching Pokemon too, though it won't obey you until much later. After this step, it's basically all going to be a fresh Violet account until the very end. The badges we'll need are the Flying Titan and the Dragon Titan badges because we want the climbing ability to reach Chi-Yu and the swimming ability to get the climbing ability. Since I want this Chi-Yu for competitive battling, I want mine to be a 0 or 1 attack IV, so I'll be capturing a ton of these little fish until I get the right one. To make things easier for me, I'll be collecting all 8 gym badges as well to increase the capture rate, since in Gen 9, capture rate is also tied to obedience level and badges. But let's say you're only looking for a Chien-Pao, who doesn't benefit from a lower attack IV, so you can just catch the first one and call it good. In that case, I would probably only do the 2 required Titans, and then skip the gyms to make this as fast as possible. Your catching Pokemon won't obey you, but since you only want to catch one Chien-Pao, you can just throw a bunch of balls and that should still save you time. Another step I could take is transferring my living dex of Pokemon into this fresh account to increase my Pokedex counts, since that will increase my critical capture chances, but I didn't feel like it because I don't think it's worth the effort. I will be collecting the amulet coin so I have a little more money to buy the luxury balls I like though. But the only required boss fights are going to be the Bombardier and Tatsugiri, so grab your dustpans because it's time to sweep. I'm going to be skipping forward all these easy battles, but if you are looking for the amulet coin guy, it's going to be this guy on the eastern side of Medali, next to the Pokemon Center. Just beat up 5 trainers in the area and he'll be so scared he hands it right over. Trust me, I can read German. Just kidding, I can't, and that's why I failed the Medali gym test. But now that we have our upgraded bike, it's time to go find the stakes. I won't be including this part in the guide, but there will be a link in the description for the guide I used to find them all. But once we find all 8 Chi-Yu stakes, they're going to be available for capture. Just make sure you have your balls, X accuracy, or any other items you're going to need, and then just catch Chi-Yu. If you're hunting for a low attack one like me, a 0 or 1 IV both give Chi-Yu the minimum attack, so your odds aren't that great, especially since legendary Pokemon do have 4 guaranteed perfect IVs, so I would really suggest trying to get the badges if you're hunting a low IV one. I'll probably be catching a few other legendary Pokemon, so getting these badges is going to be really worth it for me. But after we're done catching Chi-Yu, we can just send them through Home back into our main save, and we're done. I'll be looking for a Chen Pao, Miraidon, probably Ting-Lu, and King Gambit as well, because King Gambit's name is Glad Imperio, man, that's just so fire. Either way, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back with another New Balance VGC video soon, but until next time, bye bye.